Welcome back. My name is Dre. I help people master their journey. In this video, we're going over semen retention. We're going to go over the exact methods that I personally use, that I've gone through, and they've helped me immensely manifest things in my life that I never thought possible. I never, ever thought possible. And I'm going to share that with you today so that you can see and maybe figure out where you are in, the stages that I went through to mastery. First, I want to tell you, life is a journey, and we are forever learning. We are forever trying to master ourselves, our life. It never ends. But there are key points. So before we begin, I want you to go down there and subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button if you dig this stuff. So let's begin. Your addiction stage. In the beginning, you are in a compulsive lifestyle, okay? Masturbation, there is, oh my gosh, the list is endless. Your notifications, the likes, the followers, the subscribers. Oh my God! You wake up in the morning and, who sent me a message? How many emails did I get? Those behaviors. That is the beginning stages. And especially when it has to do with semen retention, it's off the charts. It is off the charts. How easy it is to just go online and find everything you want. Right there, click, 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 click. Everything you want, okay? So when you're in those stages, it's really hard to see what comes next. It's very easy to get discouraged. It's very easy to get kind of tricked and taken off the track by people telling you, if you want to get girls in real life, stop jerking off. And they think that from that step to the manifestation step of dream life is just one jump. No, man. There are different stages that you will go through. The first stage you will go through is what I call an awakening stage. You become aware of what is controlling you. You start to feel that these compulsive behaviors are getting you nowhere, man. It's literally the straw that broke the camel's back, man. You're done. You're fed up. And it's time to make a change, and you see it. You become aware of it. That is so important. You must become aware of this. And I think this is an easy stage. I think a lot of us, we get there, but taking action on this stage and looking for information, educating ourselves, learning how to take the right action, that's where the click needs to happen. And you'll see there's gonna be a commonality through this whole video, is at some point, you just gotta shut up and do it, man. No amount of content, no amount of compulsive behavior, no tips, tricks, nothing's gonna help, man. You have to take initiative and just shut the fuck up and do it. You just have to. So, first step is just to become aware. You awaken. Now, then, second, you start to educate, and then you execute on this information that you have absorbed. Okay? You start working out, you start eating right, okay? You stop the compulsive behaviors. You start to really learn yourself, which is very key in this whole journey. Everybody is on their own journey. You cannot use somebody else's techniques and expect it to work for you. A lot of things are definitely set in stone, but you are you. Become in tune with who you are, period. I'll link up here a video to where I talk about how to be honest with yourself, how to truly step back and become aware of who you are on your journey. So number 3 is where I really think that people get hung up, because they start to get this confidence. They'll be practicing NoFap, which is the beginning stages of semen retention. And then through semen retention, there's transmuting this energy. Very, very important. A lot of people miss out. They think that I will agree that transmuting sexual energy does happen naturally. It happens, but in very small amounts, and we can speed it up. You will get to a point where you're practicing semen retention, okay? Which, when you practice no fap and you do not ejaculate, you are technically practicing semen retention, but not fully. You're still in that compulsive behavior phase. If you go 60 days, 90 days, that's, in the beginning, I think that that's okay. But there's a lot of information I think you need to know. In the beginning, you're truly just trying to conquer your compulsive behaviors. Okay? You're reprogramming and rewiring your brain. You're firing different neurons. This is a process that takes time. You're not even to the transmutation stage. You're not even to the manifesting stage. You're not going to manifest people and money and wealth and all this stuff that you think that is going to make you happy. In the end, it really doesn't. But I understand how it's shiny and new and you're like, ooh. So in the beginning, what I found after going through years, I have been practicing semen retention for almost 7 years now. Now that doesn't mean I haven't ejaculated for 7 years, because you start to learn and educate yourself more and more and more, okay? Now, a lot of the information I'm telling you today is from traditional Chinese medicine, from ancient books, ancient texts, you know, a lot of Sanskrit, a lot of stuff that I've read over the years that really blew my mind. It just took me to another level. You'll start to notice opportunities opening up for you. Maybe the opposite sex is looking at you, okay? But what this really has to do, don't get me wrong, semen retention has a tiny bit to do with this. It does give you confidence, and this energy will seep into the other chakras of your body. But not enough to show true benefits. The benefits that are coming to you are from your own beliefs about yourself. What you are, you will push out into the world and mirror it back. And also, please look into your reticular activating system. RAS, look into it. Look into it, man. So when we're going through this like transformation of elevating ourselves to a higher consciousness, it gets tricky right here because your beliefs will create the reality around you. And then you think you're getting these benefits from the semen retention, which they are 5 to 10%, but you can make it 100%. You can make it even more. You can get so much more out of this. This is where I got hung up big time. Big time. When I got to the point where I believed that my semen retention was helping me, I had done it for like 4 or 5 months. I didn't ejaculate at all. Okay, this is very important. I don't want this for you guys. For me to go the extra mile to see what else there was, what was I missing? I had to go through massive trauma. And it was terrible. My brother died. He died in the hospital. He had a heart and spinal infection. He died in the hospital. He was 34 years old. And that sparked me to take myself to the next level. It gave me that true confidence, like that true fire in the belly. And trauma it's a powerful thing. It's a powerful motivator, but you don't have to do that. Because look, man, if you just understand that through meditation, we can transmute this energy and use it and also sustain it and ejaculate as well. So there's a lot of ways through meditation. There's a lot of techniques that we can use in our tool belt. I love flutter breath. I love that technique. And I love just visualization, especially for beginners. If you've never meditated, that's a good way, man, because it allows you to use your imagination, which we all love to do. We love it, you know. Sky's the limit. You can visualize anything. But if you understand what to visualize, you can be very powerful. Very powerful. So let's go through our chakras. You have 7 main energy cells in your body, your chakras. I'm not gonna go too deep. I'm gonna make a whole video that is dedicated to this. Let's do this easy. Let's make this easy. So a freaking 5-year-old could understand this, okay? Listen, 7 energy cells. So let's imagine 7 batteries. 7 batteries lined up, okay? Now, the one battery is full of power and the other ones are lacking. So they're all connected. So if this battery is full of power, it will seep over into the other ones, but in a very weak way. Okay, it won't like full force charge up these other batteries. That's what we want to do. We don't want to just practice semen retention and charge up one of those batteries and allow it to seep into the other ones. That's okay. You can do this, but eventually this battery is going to overload. It's going to overload, and your energy cells, especially if you have blockages, are not going to be able to keep up. This is why it's so important that we practice transmutation. When you focus on this battery and push the energy into the other ones, you can charge these ones up way more than they already are. And then if you deplete this one by ejaculating, the other ones have already been charged up and they can lend back some energy. So coming back from ejaculation is not months. Unless you're 50s, 60s, the body changes, you may need a month. But man, especially the younger you are, 4 to 6 days, man. Like if you are truly practicing how to transmute energy and you're eating healthy, you're working out, you're feeding the mind and the body, it's even easier. It's even easier. That is the trick that I think all of you should really know. In the beginning, it is very important. I think a lot of people misjudge this aspect of it. NoFap is rewiring your brain, curing an addiction, getting rid of compulsive behaviors. Do that. If you need to go 90 days, do it. Do your research. Read some books. Look into other sources of knowledge and not just, random dudes on YouTube talking about this is how you get the girls, man. Semen retention is only for women. No. That is also compulsive behavior. Putting anything on a pedestal, okay? That's not what we want to do. That's not what we do over here. We want real results, healthy results. And there you have it. This is how you use semen retention and sexual transmutation to actually manifest your dream life in a healthy way, in a more natural way. Your body will thank you. Your consciousness will thank you. Be aware. Start healthy practices to be more powerful than you think that you are. So that's what I have for you today. Be sure to comment down below. You like it? You hate it? Tell me what's up. Like the video? You know what I'm gonna say. Subscribe to the channel. Take a second and subscribe to the channel. It helps immensely with this channel growth. Let's tell people what's up, man. I'll see you in the next one.